let's wait to see if this actually works. It says stream health is red. That's YouTube's way of telling me to switch off Time Warner. Hi. Okay, it works. Yes, in early MobiFix. Okay, out of sheer curiosity, and I may have asked this before, where it says MobiFix, why is there no L and E there? I mean, like, did somebody file a chargeback and get the Lee back? I'm genuinely curious. You're not looking on the floor for a decryption chip, are you, Jason? Because that's the. Where'd you put this?
I have no idea where I put it.
I have no idea what that just meant. You said it was a.
I mean, you're never gonna find it on this on this desk.
Suddenly I realized the value of organization.
This is iPad Rehab Organization. It's is it with legs or just?
It has legs.
A QFN. All right, so before we start the stream, we have to find a decryption chip for Jason.
Okay,
And there's like.
Can anybody Google that stuff so we can actually see a picture of it?
Good luck with that.
I mean, it's so tiny, like you never find it anywhere.
How many chips do you have on this desk that are from like 3 months ago?
It was like a few PMICs.
How about we look inside the air filter? Let's look inside the air filter before we get started.
I mean,
What
that's gonna scar you if you look inside there, but
What the f?
yeah.
You have tape inside here. You have tape in here. You have
How much wick is there?
a spool. You have do we have Q-tips inside this?
Oh wow.
What the hell?
We should clean this out.
Wick. Okay, but no decryption chips. Yeah, so I think.
How big is it?
It's like that big. We're never gonna find
Does
it.
it look like this? Like that size or is it?
Yeah,
big?
yeah,
Yeah, but it's gone.
yeah.
If
Why?
Because
it's
my desk.
it's gone. It's fucking gone. All right, so today I'm gonna piss off 180 college students because this MacBook Air belongs to a professor of microbiology, and what's stored on here are all the tests and all that good stuff. So if I fix this, that means a bunch of people are gonna get their tests on time. But if I don't fix this, well, you know, what's that song about dirty? No more teachers and dirty looks. So, yeah. You're never gonna find it.
Because I don't know how it looks like. I'm really good at finding stuff. But
You're never. You haven't worked with Jason before.
Listen.
You never.
My Barbie doll had like a little ring on it. I lost it in Lago di Garda and I found it. It was literally a piece of plastic of this size and I still found it. I'm very good at finding
Can you find an DIP8 package that's about the size of my fingernail?
But if you let me know.
He doesn't even know what it looks like. Let's put the SSD back with the machine. That would be the nice thing to do.
I wouldn't need this if the freaking software worked.
You expected that shit to work? Let's see, how many people are... 204 already. Wow. We're 1 minute in, 204 people. All right, so let's see.
You haven't even done anything yet.
I haven't done anything yet, except for look through an air filter. Yeah, the good old...
Alright, if you think you can find it, which you'll never find it.
I'm never going to find it. Why is he working on a Sunday?
I was close then. I was close to pointing out. the right
Barbara Streisand. What do you mean Barbara Streisand?
with legs.
Yeah.
So this is a 3435 board. Let's see what happens when you plug the light in. Plug in the light. Let's put the water next to the solder. That's great. I'll put the water over here. I'm a professional. I don't have to worry about that. Nothing on the charger. So, for those of you who watch the channel regularly, what do you need in order for the charger light to come on? What power rail? What should I check for first?
It's just I'm not organized.
No, he eats where I used to work, and I'm really organized. And like I would come in and like totally freak out when people just fucked it up when I've been there 2 days. He knows.
PP3, PP. Okay, you need a full answer. That's like a. That's like one of those answers I used to give in high school when I wasn't paying attention, so I'd give something that was vaguely correct. PP3V42. Not wee 3v3. Tarman, what's up? Okay. Will you do YouTube full time if you get a big enough audience? Not if you all use AdBlock.
You can still do that.
I could still do that. I'd still make more, if everybody used AdBlock, I'd still make more money than I did off Vice.
I know.
Here is the person that thought I should have been more excited when I went to the Vice meeting.
Not me. No, Dad, no.
You're like, what? You should be excited. I should be excited that I'm about to get ripped off.
I didn't say that. I think Google Coffins. I said it was a cool experience, and I said, but you do you.
I think it was very cool seeing their open bar and garden.
You know what I mean.
I want an open bar and
At
garden.
least it tells you where you're at. Do you know what I mean? At least you know you have a product. You knew you had a product, but it's always nice. It's like if you put on a good dress, and somebody says, hey, you look very pretty in that dress.
Nobody's ever said I look pretty when I put on a good dress.
No. Maybe if you do like a fetish online thing, then hit you up.
If I put on a good dress, would more people watch?
Hey, I don't judge.
That's
I date very weird people.
chat says no. Oh.
Damn, I thought I was really close.
Lewis, you turning down that offer is extremely disrespectful. Vice has done wonders for the degenerate druggy community. Yes, hashtag I don't smoke weed.
Somebody said that?
Hmm.
What's that?
Reading chat. Yeah, when I Googled them, all I found was like how to smoke weed out of a bong.
What is it?
Hashtag I smoke.
It's a
You're
lie.
never gonna find this thing. Poor kid. Alright, so I'm gonna do what I consider one of my most favorite repairs, which is I'm gonna remove this connector, this little JTAG connector, and everything's gonna work again. It's the most fun part. Don't worry about this bottle of water next to the motherboard. I'm a professional. So. So anybody read any of Trump's completely retarded comments over the last few days? The whole Hillary is not loyal to Bill part.
I saw this morning crying again. I guess it's something boy outside my window. Obviously having tea and say hi to my you need to be organized, huh?
Dude, you don't understand where he came from. There's no getting him organized.
Listen,
Taking bets on how long it'll take for him to knock that bottle of water over. That's not nice. I don't care about politics. I still think that's funny. Because I frequently stay with women that cheat on me and get caught by 280 million people. I just he doesn't even know how to insult people right. Because like in the beginning he had some like good kindergarten style insults. And now it's like they're just, I don't know. Let's clean off this, and it would be really cool if this literally works now. I mean because this is probably one of my most favorite board repairs that you're ever gonna find. Is detaching the connector and we're in business. Okay, I mean granted I should clean off the rest of this stuff, but my favorite board repair. Absolute favorite. Alright, so I mean we might as well clean off this shit around it. How to make 302 minutes. There you go. Yep. Hey, something's got to make up for what we've been dealing with for the last 2 weeks. Dead CPU, dead CPU, dead CPU, dead CPU. 200 ohm short to grounds and a 3-volt line. Something's got to make up for all that horse shit. Some of this stuff's also got to go. I mean, it works, but I'm not going to leave it like that. You'll get more audience if you wear a uniform. I subbed because at the beginning of the video you look like a professional. I don't look like a professional in this? You don't like $5 Uniqlo? So let's scrape this off. 189 students at this college are going to be very sad that their biology homework can now get graded. Do you make video other than water damage, maybe? Why do you do live? There's nothing extra out of it that you get. I don't know. Pre-taped has gotten boring. Incredibly boring. Now I gotta find the values of that stuff. Why does it look like that cap is living? That's a confusing one. Why are you putting solder on the board? Hey, points for pronouncing it the way that I pronounce it. I'm putting solder on the board so that I can attach components to it. And I just steal some stuff. Surprise. S-O-D-D-E-R. Yes, that's exactly how you're supposed to pronounce it. It's only in Australia and Europe that they pronounce the L. Which is absolutely unnecessary. Can you please say the word properly, solder, just for the European viewers? Solder. There, I said it once. Now we're going to go back to solder. You're still looking for that little chip. You really, I mean, you're never going to find it. It's not that's not me saying I don't believe in your capability. I'm just saying that you're probably never going to find it. He doesn't even know if it exists. I know because when I've had the same thing happen, I don't even know when it exists. We believe in using the letters that the words are written with. Yeah, but sometimes they just sound worse that way. I say Merry Christmas, not Merry Christmas. I mean, granted, I don't really celebrate Christmas either, but I'd rather celebrate Christmas than Christmas. We're gonna just make sure that that doesn't get oxidized. I work all the time. I work every day until I die. It is like Obama saying nuclear. You know, the funny thing is, since I did grow up during the George W. Bush presidency, I used to say nuclear because I saw the president saying, that was probably the first or second time I heard that word was from the president. So I thought, oh, well, he's saying it that way. It must be the right way to say it. So I was saying nuclear until I was corrected sometime around 13 or 14 years old. I really thought that was how you're supposed to say it. You know, go Bush presidency. I can't get in there with this thin iron. Your mic looks like a friendly earthworm helping you solve problems. That's exactly what it is. A little friendly earthworm that allows me to be heard. What's your opinion on those micro pencil hot air stations? Useless shit. Absolute useless garbage. Look for my video for the Hacko FM206, where I review. And again, Hacko makes good stuff. They're a good company, and their hot air station is a complete steaming pile of garbage. Thanks. Who's more fucked up, Hillary or Trump? I guess it depends. Do you want a bad politician that does quid pro quo politics, or a lunatic with narcissistic personality disorder who has numerous bankruptcies and no political experience? Again, I feel like that's a subjective question. It's really up to what it is you find to be more detestable. But they're equally, they're just, oh, fuck. Yeah. How to explain HP laptop turns on 2 seconds and off instantly? With that amount of information? No. Yeah, no, with no information, then none at all. I pronounce Hacko, Heiko. Heiko? Again, you guys, stop reading the word and pronouncing it the way you're supposed to. It makes it sound worse. Do it for the exposure. Fuck that. Next. Lewis. Will I be voting? Yes, and I plan on throwing up when I'm done with the booth. Did you find it? You're still looking, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're still looking. Where is Blackberry? I don't take her to work. I pronounce Debian, not Debian. Yeah, but Debian is so much cooler. It's the same thing with security systems. Like, there's this company that makes really amazing cheap security systems called Alibi, and then I heard that they were called Alibi. And as soon as I started pronouncing it Alibi, it fucking ruined it for me. Should I get a cheap knockoff soldering iron where the iron part falls off because of melt plat? No. I love when my house burns down. In that case, yes. I think Dave Jones pronounces it Heiko. Yeah, but he also pronounces aluminium. You can't trust people that do that. You can't trust people that actually pronounce the I in aluminum. In aluminum. Jason, how do you say aluminum?
Aluminium?
Yeah.
Aluminum.
What are you, European? I need a magnet. That board just needed the diagnostic port removed.
Really?
I love that. That's my favorite repair. It's like Where's Waldo, but worse. You know, they have, at least with those books, they have a limit of 77 things that you could find. Look at this desk. How are you possibly...
I'm not getting that down. It's not there. It's really just not here.
It's not here.
Whatever. We'll get him organized. He's only 20. We can save him.
He's 19.
He said he's 20.
Jason, did you just have a birthday? I thought you were 19.
Yeah. No, I'm 20 now.
You're supposed to lie about being 21, not lie about being 20.
Yeah, I'm 21 now.
Yeah, okay, that's better. If you're gonna lie, at least lie to like a milestone age. We're old. Oh, okay.
Did you say I'm old?
I said we're old, like the people in the chat and me. Of course not, you're old.
I am old. I'm turning 35. I'm mature.
Impossible, you're not 35. You're as old as Jason.
Hopefully not.
Let's see. What's next on the... Yeah. That was easy. I feel bad for those biology students. I should probably put that thing off by a week so that they don't have to... At least they get some time off.
Maybe they need it.
It's homework.
to-
That's not...
I'm like moving your shirt around. Okay. I'm gonna buy him these like really cheap things where you can put the small things in that you use for beads.
And you think he's going to use them.
Oh, he will.
You have to train him.
He will. I'll give him a treat every time he does it right. Because it seems like he wouldn't make food like you don't make food. So, and you like me because it brings food. So you see what I mean?
I'm excellent at making food. My cooking is second to none.
I see you cook. That is some scary stuff.
Sunday is my only day off. That makes one of us Spartan. What's... Who is the guest? Potential new employee. Don't scare them away. Don't scare them away. Holy shit. That's why I know you only person you see on camera here is Jason, because we have a like a running turnstile of people that start working here and then run away screaming. Yeah. You really think that with that little $90 Chinese camera that you're gonna see if the chip is on the desk?
I mean, we kind of advertise it that you can.
What we advertise and what we offer are very different fucking things.
Are you
Crap, I
going
can't
to
edit that.
look
I
at
just said that to
security
500 people.
camera?
He's gonna look at a security camera to
To
try to find a
find
chip on the
That
desk
you
that he
'cause
lost.
You're unorganized?
This is iPad rehab bad habits. Okay, do you know how to log into it?
No. I don't even know the login for this computer.
Holy shit. I'll show you how.
Okay.
You can't make this shit up.
No. But you know what? You're only 21. There's still help.
He's only 21. There is still help.
You're gonna be 21 for a few years. So that's
I've been 21 for 6 years. I keep. It's the 6th anniversary of my 21st birthday.
I feel like you're like everything from 21 to 60. One day I'll figure it out.
There it goes.
Okay, what's the password? Steve has a complex password to try and keep me out of his computer. Because he doesn't want me to do to my computer what you did to your desk, but I wind up doing it anyway. Okay, let's see. Security camera. I mean, we saw the logo on an SSD once. We saw the logo to see that if it was a SanDisk or a Samsung SSD inside of a computer. So we should be able to, with that little camera that's in the corner of the room that costs $80 from AliExpress, you should totally be able to see.
I just need to know where I put it. I don't even, like, I know which, I only took one chip off of there, so.
You should totally be able to see that with that like 2 megapixel, 2 megabit per second stream. Why does Steve's computer have a Western Digital green drive as main? You can literally hear it like click every 5 seconds when you move the mouse.
This thing is so.
I need to just like bring in some jewelry supply stuff. Cause then there's small
It froze.
for the beads.
Yeah.
I'm not getting owned by Verge. All right, on to the next. So much for Jason's soccer game. Hmm? Let's see. You do not try making smoothie while repairing that. My smoothies are even worse than my cooking, actually. You don't want to see
No,
that.
I don't think so. I've seen you cook it.
My cooking is amazing.
No, it's not.
What's wrong with my cooking? Like besides the taste or the texture or the.
The fact that you put like 2 entire head of broccoli in a too small a pan of boiling water and then just leave it there for too long.
It's not 35 minutes is not okay. Maybe a little too long.
Yeah, it should be like 6-7 minutes.
But see, when you boil something in water, you can't burn it.
You didn't even peel it. You didn't even like chop it up. Did you even wash it before?
I mean, it's in boiling water. That's kind of like wash it.
No, it's not the same.
I don't want to wash the nutrients off of it. Ah, this doesn't see the battery. Okay, so this may be another easy one. So all the A1425 machines, there's a special screw, and when the screw is missing, it will never work again. It's a special little screw that is not magnetized. And actually, yeah, it's here. All right, this is just a bad battery. That's boring. Nothing fun for this one. Crap. So that's done earlier than expected. What a boring stream. Let's see. You do not know how old Jason is. I mean, he's over 18. That's all I care about. Let's see. One vegan, 2 good cooking. Pick one. Hey, my diet type has nothing to do with the fact that I can't cook.
No, you could put really
Completely. when I cook equally bad meat as I do vegan food. They both come out unless I boil it. It just comes out. Every time I try to cook food, it either is not cooked, or it comes out looking like a piece of burned carbon.
Software is so bad.
The IVMS, of course it's bad. It takes like 5 minutes for it to load, right?
Every time I scroll, it jumps back up to the top.
It's Chinese NVR software. Tell Jason's girlfriend he downloads too much porn. Jason, do you have a girlfriend?
Nah.
Okay, so there's nobody for me to tell that to. That's
He's here on a Sunday. Of course he doesn't have a girlfriend.
that's mean. It's a good thing you don't have a mic so the world can't hear that.
It's not mean.
If you want to be mean,
It's insightful.
you can always put this on and be mean so that the world can hear you be mean.
I'm not mean.
Not mean. Insightful. You're not mean, you're insightful.
Intuitive. Insightful.
Synonyms. Lewis, can you fix my... No. Absolutely not. Your employees watch your streams. No, they have better things to do. You're going to Paris in a few weeks. I want to go to Paris. Actually, I don't want to go to Paris. I want to go away from work, but not to Paris. Ugh. Lewis breaks everything. Lies. You have some positive comments here. And some negative. Oh.
Who are negative and positive? What are you talking about?
Yeah, we'll just delete a couple of these.
Just say it. No, now I want to hear it.
Let's see. They're trying to guess where you're from.
Oh. Don't say it.
That's a mystery. Can you cook peanut butter and jelly? No. I don't know how to make that.
You actually can't cook peanut butter and jelly because there's nothing cooking involving with peanut butter and jelly.
Lewis, I know a good vegan meal. Take some solder and flux, perhaps a true transit. Is she from New York? Yes, she was born in New York.
I live here.
She lives here. She's French?
Ah, no.
Is that the girl from The Professional, all grown up? The Professional? Let me Google this. I live under a rock. When I walked into this restaurant and I said, yeah, I got offered this deal from this, I've never heard of these people, Vice. And then like, you were the one who told me that Vice is actually a channel. 'Cause I'm like, who the hell are these people? I thought it was spam.
No.
I'm The Professional. Okay, the girl from The Professional. Let's see. What does this look like? Here. They're saying that you look like this person over here.
Oh, yeah, she's cool.
I could see the hairstyle, I guess.
No, but she's cool, but she's like 10 years younger than me. But she's cool.
No, she's not 10.
Is Natalie Portman.
Okay, I could kind of see the hair a little bit. Yeah,
It's the hair.
probably.
But kids really like me.
Let's see what
because
else.
I look like an enemy.
This is just a stream of people talking. It's like 90% of it is cancer, but
Is
like,
she nice? I'm nice.
is she nice?
I'm very nice.
Romanian or Moldova?
No.
Nigeria. Romanian.
No.
Turns out that Vice actually was spam. Yes, it was.
It really wasn't.
I
You
should have
don't-
just
you
used their
don't
open
wanna-
bar. I should
Oh,
have used the open bar.
I'm not Italian, but I speak Italian.
I'm Italian and I don't speak Italian. I can buongiorno.
Buongiorno. No, but I speak Italian.
Croatia,
Oh, no.
Nigeria,
No.
Poland,
I like this. Oh,
South Africa,
Oh, I wish.
Ukrainian, Zek, Hungarian, Zek, I would love,
Oh,
Polish,
No. Oh, hi-
Canadian, Great Britain, Belgian. Okay,
Oh,
higher and to the right, higher and to the
Oh,
right.
crazy hair.
Polish,
No.
Austrian.
No.
We said no.
Up. Go.
Netherlands, okay.
Oh, we're closer.
Closer, up and to the right, up and to the right. Chinese,
Easy.
that, what the fuck? You guys think, you had Mrs. Posner for fourth
Oh,
grade
Germany,
geography,
you're
didn't you?
close to Germany.
Germany.
Norway, close.
Germany,
Norway's close.
Belarus, Latvia, Norway, Finnish, Bosnian,
I'm
Norway,
Scandi, yes. I'm
Scandi,
Scandinavian.
Slovakia, Sweden,
No.
Denmark.
Yes!
Derek
What?
Acosta, you were the first person to guess, and you win moderator status for that. Set user as mod. Denmark. Now, of course, you're all fucking saying Denmark after I said yes, and pretend you don't win a prize. There's no point in lying. I know you're full of it. I know you didn't get.
Danish is good.
Right after we say Denmark, they say Denmark. Before you're like, oh, South Africa, China.
But South Africa? I could be in South Africa.
I'm surprised they didn't guess that Jason was from Denmark.
He could be Danish. You could be Danish.
Lewis, about the bandwidth, would you like me to check if I can get you 100 gigabit for your office? I will take my clothes off on camera if you can get me 100 gigabit at my office. I will dance in a dress. Okay, maybe not that far, but I hate Time Warner. I hate Time Warner. Would you for $1,000 disassemble that centipede-filled mess without gloves and then eat food without washing your hands? No, it's been like 7 years since I was poor enough to do something like that. No, I put it back in the slot. Nah, I'm really not. No. Ugh. I still have to find that fucking centipede. There was a centipede inside a machine, and it jumped out, and then I went to get the microscope over it to see it on the stream, and it escaped. So it's here.
Hiding.
It's here. It could be hiding anywhere in this lovely, really crappily contractorly built office.
This is what you do. You don't even work on this stuff.
Oh, I fixed it. Well, it was too easy, so it's done. I thought I grabbed one that would be difficult.
Next
And it
time
was just a
bring my
connector.
bring my computer and you'll fix mine.
Of course. They'll fix it. That's it. I'd pay good money to see Lewis dancing in a dress. Yeah, I guess I know the future of my... The centipede is... No. How did she get a green card to work at your place? Comments. Comments.
That's kind of private.
The customer wants his pet centipede back. Did they complain that you stole the centipede? Centipede deserves a promotion. She doesn't deserve a promotion, but the centipede does. That's mean. All right. Back to this other... All right, let's go back to the one from the other day. Remember the one that had a 280 ohm short on PP3V42 that Sonny and I spent 2 hours on and gave up because... Yeah, all right, so... This is funny. So when I touch something on the left side of the desk, something falls on the right side of the desk. All right, 31. Now we're going to go over to something hard. Now that I have, some confidence from solving a problem that a 2-year-old could have solved. How old is she? Never ask that question of a woman. She's 18.
No.
I don't know how old you are, but if you're like 15 years old, you should just know to not ask that question. Back to work. Yes. All right. So this board has a short to ground, but here's the thing with this board short to ground. It's 280 ohms, so I can't run power through it and see what gets hot, because at 3.42 volts and 200 ohms, nothing's going to get hot. It's going to use 0.002 amps. So I get to do the fun thing, which is knock everything off the board until I find the short, and then have Jason put back everything that was that I knocked off that didn't have to get knocked off. So let's just confirm that it's still there. So PP3V42 on this board has... Hey, look, it fixed itself. Do you remember the board that had 200 ohm short to ground that I just left and sat on on your desk for 2 days? Now it has a 3.3 kilo ohm short to ground.
So it's fixed.
Maybe the centipede removed something for me.
Yeah, there you go.
Perhaps the centipede... No way. No fucking way. I'm going to put the coil back on and see if this turns on. Okay. Let's see. What do I get on this? So this board doesn't even have an SMC, so it's going to have a high resistance to ground. Let's see what we got here. We have 22 okay. Thing. You return the power supply to Jason's desk? Of course I did. I would never steal something from somebody's desk. 31 older than you. She is not 31 years older than me. No, that's mean. Next. What is my favorite film? 25th Hour with Ed Norton. Beyond a... Need more centipedes. That centipede does deserve a promotion. Jason deserves a promotion, not the centipede. Buy more centipedes to fix boards. 25th Hour is a great movie. It is. When are you gonna bring jewelry that we can sell?
Soon.
We want a blonde sidekick.
I am blonde. Okay, it's purple right now.
Lewis deserves a promotion. No, Lewis deserves shit.
I'm blonde. Now I'm offended.
Blondes with her. No, banning the. How long will you stream until I fix this? What's your favorite album? Tori Amos, Little Earthquakes. Let's see. Bleach. Bleach is $10. You can what? You guys are fucking trolls. You guys. Good album, yes. Don't fix this, you will be here all night. Weenie, you're smart. How's my leg doing? 90% healed. I went sprinting the other day. I only did 3 blocks though. I'm gonna see if I can run home either today or on Tuesday. Not being able to exercise sucks. Good luck on the repair. I'm listening to Tori Amos just because of the stream. Awesome. You should also hear she did something with some Tonight Show, I think 1996, at an amazing live show of Quarter Light Sneeze. Definitely check that one. I wish I had a better quality copy of that. Why is everyone so caught up? Because Tori Amos is awesome. Lewis, put the water bottle away. Okay. Open it. I'm a professional. I don't give a fuck. I'll work with water right next to the water damage board. Teddy fell. I picked him up. New Yorker here, living in Arizona in this business. Learned a great deal from your videos. MacBooks used to be my work enemy. Awesome. Why Dell reduce CPU frequency without battery or original charger? Apple does the same thing. Just get a working battery for it. It's cheaper than asking the question. You're gonna get a copyright hit, you need to blur the brand name on the water bottle. No, that's if it was Vice. If this were Vice, I would have to pay them every time one of you bought a Poland Spring bottle. This had a short to ground and was not turning on 3 days ago. I left it on Jason's desk, and he was off the past 2 days. What can I say? This is a shitty stream. Everybody, everything is just working. This is two-border. Remember this? This is the part that had everything scratched out of it around the PP Bush D3 Hot short by the Firewire circuit. See this? Well, it still doesn't have, there are still some issues with audio, but... Jason, should I try to put an audio chip on this? When you put audio on, it poofs. Alright. I'll push my luck. What is the most common thing to die in audio equipment? The drugged up musician using it. No, that's me. I shouldn't say that. What audio equipment? I'm very shy of camera, you know. I don't like people seeing me. bottle of water is blocking our view. Okay, fine. I won't drink. I need to get my little Jägermeister bottle back. But not drinking this. Jason's magnetic. Listen to Quarter Light Sneeze 1996 live. Amazing voice. That was an amazing concert. There's also the live, and I'm gonna mispronounce the name of the place. Belois. Live concert from there, and there's around 44 minutes in. Imagine Apple flagged your videos for inappropriate language and swearing, and your videos got demonetized. You shut your mouth. I'm still waiting for them to say what they're going to reply to my letter. I very politely said, if you don't want this stuff up, then file a DMCA claim. And then once it's a DMCA claim, then we go from there. So this is the audio IC. Now every time I put this on the board, it would pop, or not. And I don't mean like pop through the speakers. I mean like, you know, pop in that old-fashioned way when you drop a hairdryer into the bathtub. Let's go with this. So first we align the QFN, then we push it down. Who is it that said that my soldering is terrible?
My friend
Somebody watching this stream said that my soldering is terrible. And my cooking is terrible. And my... I think my soldering and my cooking are on point. They're about equal. Do you want to put this on? We should have a cooking channel at work. Let's see, what a... Firewire still exists? Yes, but not on this board. Oh, fuck Firewire. That was ripped off of this board very quickly. Once you're at the point where you're filing out layers of the board to get rid of a short, you get rid of... And here's the thing that kills me. Like, Apple promotes these, I guess, these things earlier and more than everybody else, like Firewire, Thunderbolt, and they always put the circuitry for it on the side of the board, and it's always the part that blows up. Like, do you want to know why Firewire is called Firewire? Like, because this is what it does. Like, this is not... You do not need to do this for no backlight. You don't have to do this for no charging. You don't have to do this for no V-core. But here's... Look, see? Firewire. It's very obvious. All right. I'm so confident this is going to work, I'm going to turn off the air filter. Who knows? I may actually get to get out early today. Go running, get dinner, have fun, excited. And with audio chip, it is dead. Yeah. Yeah. Unless I'm giving this back to Helen Keller, this is not going to be acceptable. Oh well. For another day. Let's read chat and then cut this one short. How much to fix a graphics card from a... No. Is the chip still hot? These boards cool off very quickly. Did you put the chip on the right way? Probably. Maybe. Could it be the audio chip itself causing the short? Seeing as this is the third one I've put on. iMac 2009 graphics problem. How to fix it? Junk it. That is old. Please more videos on green smoothies. I can't believe over 30,000 people watched me make a smoothie in a blender. That is weird. If your soldering and cooking skills aren't good, just solder your food and cook the motherboards. That's a good idea. Does anybody know what type of cap to get for a broken C9560 on an 820-208-580? You mean 2850, and what you want is a... you just want a regular polymer capacitor. For example, like one of these. Like something like this. You can literally just take it off of a 3115 board. So if you have a 3115, you'll see some that say 330, and there's going to be a little bar at the end. That's the orientation of it. Just make sure that the part that has a little bar on it is on the positive or the voltage side of where C9560 is supposed to be. What temp to use in your hot air station? I turn it all the way up, and then I use it. The amount of people arguing about your hair color is, wow.
Yeah, I would like it. That's okay.
Could you have fixed Harambe? I wouldn't have shot him. Let's see, you're looking at 330 microfarads, not 330 ohms. What green glue do you use? I don't use it anymore.
I mean, this is ridiculous. You just wasted an entire hour of your life.
Jason, you're still looking for that thing?
Yes, he is.
I mean, the
I bet we
kid,
can honestly just put, it's just a firmware chip, I'm pretty sure, so I can pull it off another board.
like, why are you going to shoot the gorilla because the little kid went in there? Like, I get it if the gorilla's grabbing the kid and choking him, but he wasn't. I don't know. Shoot the parents. Ugh. I remember being a kid and being in a zoo, and like, if I stopped holding my dad's hand for a second, he grabbed me, you know? I mean, but then again, different. They said China and South Africa.
But I like South Africa.
Can you fix anything without a schematic? Sometimes. I fixed a few without a schematic. If an IC has underfill, can it be reworked? Yes. Yes. You just, I mean, you can't reflow it, obviously, because the balls are going to pop out. You have to take it off. Then you have to sit there and do this for, you have to dig out the underfill, and then you can get to work. How do you pay your employees? I don't. Exposure. We pay them on the Vice plan, exposure. I ask for 10% royalties of everything that they do. If they quit next week or I fire them, they can't work anywhere for 2 years. Yeah. Yep. It's the... Can you fix a broken heart? No.
Yes, you can. I can see you do that.
I can't. No. I'm not good. You think I can?
Yeah, I think.
How? Which tool do I use? What temperature?
You. You the tool.
I am a tool. My old Toshiba's graphics card needs it. Scrap it. Scrap it. Scrap it. Scrap it. Lewis, you are less productive. Tell me about it. Hey, I fit. 2 boards work. Less than a half hour. Come on. $2 DC to DC voltage reg. No. My posture. Ah. Happy now? Proper posture. Here. $600 chair. Bad posture. How do you get vitamin B12? I eat dirt in my own shit. Are you happy? Let's see. Can you reball with a pancake griddle? No. One of my old employers once got me in a deadlock contract where I couldn't work for 3 years, and he even forged my signature and tried to use it in court. Funny thing is, there was one of the employees here that I stole away from this place about 4 years ago. He had signed a non-compete. Now, he signed the non-compete with his boss's name using his left hand, so it wasn't really valid in court. I didn't know that at the time. I hired him anyway. I don't give a fuck. But I hired, part of his contract said you cannot be an employee in the same or similar position. It didn't say for same or similar company. So when I hired him here, I hired him as the janitor, and his paycheck said janitor. So when the guy actually got mad, he's like, hey, I'm the janitor. It doesn't matter. So you can usually get around those. Read the fine print really closely, because if the employer, like, I wanted to hire this guy, and I hated the person that he worked for because he took advantage of immigrants. But yeah, that was fun. Nothing ever came of it bad. You ever burned yourself using the hot air? Yes, constantly. You look short now that you've lowered your chair. It's honest. See, I could do this, but this is dishonest. Yes, very dishonest. All right, that's about ending it. I ran out of stuff to fix. Too easy today. Oh well. See you next time. I'm not going to read that out loud. No. No. Just no. Thank you for deleting that.